أحبائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الثالث الإعدادي لغات، النهاردة إن شاء الله هنتكلم عن درس جديد في الألجبرا اسمه set of zeros of a polynomial function. What is the meaning of set of zeros of a polynomial function? If we have a function f, which is a polynomial function in x, then set of zeros of this function is the set of values of x which makes f of x equal 0. Set of zeros of a function f is denoted by z of f. Z means set of zeros of the function f. For example, if we have here the function f of x equal 3x plus 12, how can we get the set of zeros of this function? To get the set of zeros of this function, we have to write 3x plus 12, 3x plus 12 equal 0. 3x plus 12 equal 0. So 3x plus 12 equals 0, then 3x equal negative 12. We can divide by 3, here divided by 3, here divided by 3, then x equal negative 4. X equal negative 4. Okay, so this means that z of x, f, equal negative 4. ده معناه ان set of zeros of the function f equal negative 4. ده علشان لو انا شلت الاكس دي وحطيت مكانها negative 4 يبقى 3 times negative 4 equal negative 12 plus 12 equal 0. يبقى معنى كلمة set of zeros of a polynomial function معناها the values of the variable x which makes all the function equal 0. Another example, here we have the function k, which is k of x equal x power 2 minus 3x minus 10. How can we get the set of zeros of this function? To get the set of zeros of this function, we have to write x power 2 minus 3x minus 10 equal 0. To solve this equation, we have to factorize the left-hand side like this. This is a quadratic equation, x power 2 minus 3x minus 10. All of us know how to factorize this quadratic equation. It's a product of two brackets like this and their product equals 0. X power 2 means x times x. The last sign here is negative, so this sign and this sign are different. I mean this is positive and this is negative sign. What is the number? What are the two numbers which if we multiply them, the answer will be negative 10. If we add them, the answer will be negative 3. Again, what are the two numbers which its product equal negative 10, its sum equal negative 3. Here we can write here 5 or here 2, here 5, because 2 times x equal 2x, x times negative 5 equal negative 5x, negative 5x plus 2x equal negative 3x gives me the middle term. So how can I get the set of zeros? Here I can divide the page like this. Right here x plus 2 equals 0, this bracket, and here this bracket x minus 5 equal 0. X plus 2 equals 0 means x equal negative 2. X minus 5 equals 0 means x equal 5. This means that set of zeros of the function k, I mean z of k, equal the braces or the set negative 2 and 5. What does this mean? This means if you substitute an x with this number negative 2 or this number 5, the answer here will be 0. This means the set of zeros of the function k equal negative 2 and 5. Another example here, g of x equals 0. G of x equals 0. G of x equals 0, I think this is the y-axis. G of x equals 0. How can we get the numbers which if you substitute it instead of the x, the values will be 0? I think all the real numbers we can substitute in x. G of 1 equals 0. G of 100 equals 0. G of 1 million equals 0. G of negative 5 equals 0. This means that set of zeros of the function g equal are all the real numbers. If you substitute any of the real numbers instead of x, the function is still j of x equals 0. Okay, so z of g equal r. This means I can write it or z of j equal here negative infinity and infinity as an interval. Number 4, f of x equal 5. F of x equal 5, this means that this is a constant function. What is the meaning of a constant function? A constant function, if you remember, represents a straight line which is parallel to x-axis. F of x equal 5 means f of any real number equal 5 without it changing. So this function stay like this, equal 5 in all the cases. So if you write here z of the function f, I mean set of zeros of the function f equal 5. What does this mean? This means that because this is a constant function, it will not change. It will stay like this, 5. F of any number here is still 5, so it's impossible to make this function equal 0. Okay. Example number 5. F of x equal x power 2 minus 2x. If we write this equation, x power 2 minus 2x equal 0, this because we want to get the set of zeros of this function. So we have to write this equation, x power 2 minus 2x equals 0. How can we solve this equation? To solve this equation, first we have to get the highest common factor between these two terms, like this. The highest common factor here between x power 2 minus 2x is x. Okay, so open a bracket like this, equal 0. X power 2 divided x equal x, minus 2x divided x equal 2. So I have here x times x minus 2 equals 0. This means that x equals 0. This is the solution. Or the other solution is x minus 2 equals 0. This means x equal 2. So I have here two solutions to this equation. Each solution of them, we can call it a zero of this function. So set of zeros of the function f equal 0 and 2. Okay, example number 6. Example number 6, f of x equal x power 2 plus 1. I think it's impossible in the real numbers to make this function equal 0, because this is not a difference between two squares to factorize. Okay, x power 2 plus 1, it's impossible to make it 0. If you substitute x with any real number, the answer here, it's impossible to be 0. Okay, so I can write here that of f, or set of zeros of this function, equal 5. Thank you very much. وإن شاء الله بإذن الله نتابع في دروس تانية في الأيام اللي جاية إن شاء الله، وربنا معانا ومعاكم إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.